Hi everyone, I'm Taylor, and I'll be joined today by my colleague Indu. We are both product managers on the Google Home team. At Google Home, our mission is to create a home that takes care of the people inside it and the world around it. That's why we're so excited to see smart home adoption growing faster than ever. 38% of US households own at least one smart home device, and the average household now has over 25 connected devices. The introduction of Matter, the latest smart home standard, will only accelerate the overall industry growth by bringing ease of use, openness, and choice. Matter also reduces costs for developers, enabling you to focus on innovation. This is critical because realizing the vision of the helpful home requires the innovation that developers, like you, create. That's why we're working hard to make Google Home the best platform for developers, so you can cost-effectively build differentiated experiences that will grow your business. When you develop for Google Home, you are part of one of the largest smart home ecosystems. Smart home developers from all over the world have enabled their devices to work with Google Home, and we're seeing excitement from our partners for how Matter will help them accelerate their innovation. Developing for Google Home allows you to reach a large and active user base. Google Home users have connected over 500 million devices, and our simplified setup flow for Matter-enabled devices built into Android allows you to reach users on over 3 billion Android phones and tablets. Last but not least, when you develop for Google Home, your device can be controlled from our cross-platform, cross-surface Google Home app, redesigned from the ground up to enable users to create personalized experiences for your products. Building on this momentum, today we are excited to share with you 2 new ways that Google Home helps you deliver innovative solutions for your users. First, I'll share new tools for enabling Android developers to enhance their app with smart home control. Second, Indu will share with you how we are enabling smart home developers to build intelligent automations that users can easily discover and adopt, powered by Google's leading language models. Last year at Google I/O, we talked about how we are entering a new era of openness in the smart home industry. This new era of openness is built on the Matter and Thread standards. Matter is the latest smart home standard that enables compatible smart home devices to speak a common language in the home. It was released in October 2022, and many major brands and platforms are supporting the development of this standard. Shortly after the release, we enabled many of Google's smart home devices, from speakers and displays to the new Nest Wi-Fi Pro, to be Matter-enabled hubs. This allows your users to quickly and easily set up your devices in the Google Home app. We strive to make Android the fastest platform to bring high-quality, Matter-enabled devices to market. We took the first step last year by launching fast pair APIs to quickly set up and share Matter-enabled devices, simplifying the process of building apps for Matter on Android. Many Matter-enabled devices rely on Thread, a network standard for reliable, scalable, and low-powered communication in the home. Since founding the Thread group in 2014, we've been committed to building this standard, including maintaining the popular OpenThread open source project. Thread's growth accelerated in 2022, driven by new Thread border routers like Nest Wi-Fi Pro and simplified credential management offered by new Thread APIs in Google Play services. Today, we are taking the next step towards making Android the best platform for building high-quality, Matter-enabled devices by adding device and structure access to the Google Home APIs. These new APIs simplify the process of building Matter-enabled devices and gives your users more choice about where to control and manage their devices. As a developer, these new Google Home APIs have 3 benefits for you. First, these APIs simplify the process of building a Matter device by no longer needing to manage the infrastructure and security of your own Matter fabric. Second, these APIs enable your users to control a Matter device outside of the home from your app, without the complexity and cost of having to build your own cloud service. Third, if your user adds a Matter device in the Google Home app, you can now show the device in your app without the user having to set it up a second time. Let's look at an example together. Imagine you want to build a Matter smart light bulb and have your users control it with your own app. To launch this product, you need to build the light bulb hardware, manage your own Matter fabric, build a cloud service to control your bulb remotely, and develop your Android app. It's a lot of work. With the Google Home APIs, you no longer need to manage your own fabric and run your own cloud service. Launching your light bulb is as easy as manufacturing the hardware and building your Android app. Google takes care of the rest. This both reduces your time to market and lowers the ongoing cost of operating the light bulb. We are excited to offer a limited number of developers early access to test this API. To register your interest in the private developer preview, please visit the Google Home Developer Center. Now, I'll turn it over to Indu, who will explain how we are enabling smart home developers to build smart home automations that users can easily discover and adopt.
Thanks, Taylor. Hi, everyone. I'm Indu, and I'm a product manager at Google Home. As Taylor mentioned, smart home adoption is growing faster than ever before, which means there are many new users coming online and existing users adding more smart devices to their home. At Google, we believe that automations are central to making the promise of a truly helpful home a reality. For new users, automations show them how to make the most of their smart devices. And for existing users, automations help manage increasingly complex tasks, transforming reactive homes into proactive homes that can help take care of the home and the people inside them. For example, many users have told us that they want peace of mind that their home is safe and secure all the time. What if, when you and your family are away from home and a person is detected nearby, you could simulate occupancy by turning on lights and playing a sound from your TV? With the help of automations, there is an exciting potential to address these concerns and help protect your home. However, we recognize that there are barriers keeping people from automating their homes. For example, some users don't know which automations are possible and need inspiration. Others understand the possibilities but find it difficult to turn that vision into reality. And others know what's possible but don't have the time to do it themselves or don't want to spend money to have it done for them. So we believe that developers like you play a critical role in solving these challenges. Users trust your brand, so we'll make it easy for them to discover and adopt automations with your brand for their households. The automations shown on this slide are just a few examples to showcase creative possibilities. We'll deep dive into more complex automations in the following slides. With automations, you can inspire your users and make it easy for them to turn their vision for whole home experiences into a reality. Plus, the problems you're passionate about solving will extend far beyond the devices you build. You can leverage the ecosystem of devices across an entire home as a canvas to create these whole home experiences. So, what's our plan? Well, we are building an automation platform that enables you to innovate and differentiate with Google. And what's in it for you? Well, there's a lot we're making available to you. You can get started by utilizing your tech and Google's new tools to get access to a powerful set of capabilities, Google Intelligence, and expand your reach to millions more users. So, let's deep dive into each of these topics, starting with how Google's powerful set of capabilities can help you create whole home automation experiences for your users. With Google's automation platform, you immediately get access to a broad device ecosystem with over 100 starters and actions, including sensor support, object detection capabilities, and home contexts, such as home and away. Further, our ever-growing scripting language support includes conditions, device groups, delayed actions, and much more. Next, let's see how Google Intelligence can assist you in your smart home automation creation journey. Let's use the same peace of mind automation example we referenced earlier. Writing a script for such an automation, such as after sunset, if someone's detected near my home when the family's away, turn on living room lights and TV, can quickly become complex and time-consuming, especially when adding variations such as a daytime behavior to complement sunset behavior, or maybe adding devices to the automation, like smart blinds, or perhaps even more capabilities, like lighting effects. So to help you easily create automations, we are excited to announce an experimental tool using Google's large language models. It's like a co-pilot that converts the automation you describe into a starter script that can be customized to your needs. This experimental feature is going to be available to you as part of the Developer Center experience. So, try it out and give us your feedback so we can iterate and improve. Finally, the whole home automation experiences you envision and create have the potential to reach millions of users in the Google Home app. To do this, simply publish the automation templates you create, and they will be shown to users within the Google Home app to discover, configure, and make it their own. We'll make sure the automations you create are discoverable and personalized to your users' needs through our recommendation engine. User feedback is an integral part of these personalized suggestions, so the more helpful automations you create, the better the ranking gets. Later this year, we'll share more about when developer-created automations will show up in the Google Home app. Now, let's walk through how you can create, test, and publish an automation from the developer console. Let's use the same peace of mind automation example we discussed previously. First, create a new automation by tapping the Create Template button. Next, start writing the automation script. Our YAML-based scripting language provides you the capability to create any automation you can imagine using over 100 starters and actions, Boolean logic, delayed actions, home contexts, and more. We realize that writing an automation script can be complex and time-consuming, so we've simplified the process for you. You can use the experimental script creation tool that we reviewed earlier, which converts the automation you describe into a starter script that can be customized to your needs. For even more sources of inspiration and help getting started, we will make available to you a repository of use cases, code snippets, and sample scripts. Once you're done creating an automation script, it's time to test the automation. Here, our testing tools provide you the flexibility to test automations in both real structures and simulated environments. You are now ready to publish your automation. Google takes care of the review and certification process, providing timely alerts if any errors are found. It's now time to launch your automation and make it available for users to adopt and personalize. It's that easy. As a quick recap, we walked through how you can create an automation through the developer console and publish it for the world to access through the Google Home app. Let's look at a few more examples of automations you can create. These are based on themes we uncovered in user research, such as making users' homes safer, their days easier, and lives more efficient and fun. You can imagine a night watch automation where if a person is detected at night in the backyard, the spotlight turns on and video starts to stream on your phone. Or a detection alert automation where if an unfamiliar face is detected near an open door, the family gets notified and the camera starts recording. Perhaps a wind-down automation that responds to a voice command and checks that all the doors are closed and locked for the night. These were just a few examples to get you started. There is a rich, powerful, and intelligent canvas waiting for your innovative automation ideas. Finally, let's see how building automations will deliver more value to your users and brand. As a device manufacturer, automations deepen user engagement by providing more touchpoints and enable new use cases for your products. It helps users realize why they might want or need more of your devices. Branded automations build brand affinity with your existing user base. And for new users, you can showcase helpful automations that increase your brand's awareness. So, what can you do today? We're planning a private developer preview that will be available later this fall. You can sign up today and get notified when the developer preview is available. The link is also in the YouTube video description. Today's announcements are just the beginning of how we're making Google Home the best place for smart home developers to build, innovate, and grow. As Taylor mentioned, we're excited about Matter and Thread adoption by users across the industry. We are committed to continuing to invest in its growth with the new API for Android. And for automations, you can reach millions of users with the branded automations that you publish, powered by Google's powerful and intelligent automation platform. Finally, to learn more about what we've announced today and how Google continues to invest in smart homes, visit the Google Home Developer Center. We can't wait to see what you build with Matter and smart home automations. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of Google I/O.